It's Thursday, October 12th, and I'm here with your daily message. This is Angela. You're listening to Divinely Connected. Today's energy is a little bit more playful. There's a lot more lightness to it. There's a lot of been almost kind of like a little bit of combative energy, fighting yourself earlier throughout this week, kind of almost needing to figure out how we're feeling about things and how we need to be moving forward, as well as calling ourselves out on our own BS. So that's kind of came up within the early half of this week. Now that we're on the second end of this week, it does feel more playful. It's lighter, which is showing you that the epiphanies and the discoveries and the truths that you have recognized within yourself in the very recent past is worthwhile. It's doing what it needs to do. And so you may find yourself a little bit more having that get up and go, being out on the road, maybe going for a drive, maybe a little road trip. Maybe you are going to go and shop at the shops. Get together with the friends. There's this playfulness to it. There's this joy to it. There's this light to it. There's this feeling of ease to it, which I think is so beautiful. And I think that's exactly what needs to come in. Like I said, October is busy. We're zooming through it already, almost halfway through the month. And it's like, whoa, right? And it's like, whoa. And it's so interesting as well, because if you have been following me for some time, you know that I am Christmas crazy. I love me some Christmas. I also love the pumpkins and I just love it. I love the vibe. I love the fall vibe. I love decorating for the fall. I love decorating for Christmas. I'm always chomping at the bit. And I recently was at Michael's and their fall stuff is practically gone. It's like probably 5% is left. It's on this little rack and everything is Christmas. And years ago, I would have been just scrape me off the ceiling. Right? And what I noticed, which was such a very large recognition moment for myself, was that it overwhelmed me. Something that has brought so much joy to me since I've become an adult. It's my thing. I love it. I can't help myself. I have no breaks when it comes to Christmas stuff. I love it, love it, love it. I love the feelings of it. I love the bopping around to the Christmas music. I love it. And because it was out, and I know that it's October, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me, right? I was instantly overwhelmed, which tells you, hey, Ange, shit's out of balance in your life right now. You better slow that down, right? And so and I think that that is just so important. Instead of just going, oh my God, I used to love Christmas and now it's just, understanding that what it is. Oh, my life is at a balance where I can't see this and get excited and joyful because I feel so burdened or overwhelmed, or there's not enough time, or I don't even have all my pumpkin stuff out yet. And you know what I mean? And so, what does that say? And you need to slow down. And what do you need to delegate? What do you need to take off your plate? Right. And so if we have this understanding and we can have these experiences and when we recognize it in real time, whoa, this used to be such a positive for me. Maybe it's having pizza on Fridays. Maybe it's cleaning your house on a Saturday morning. Maybe it's going to bingo on Tuesday, like whatever it is. If it is not bringing joy to your life the way that it once did, ask yourself, what is at a balance? It doesn't mean that all of a sudden you hate Christmas or bingo or getting together with your friends. It means that something that has brought so much joy and light into your life is now feeling like a burden because it's on a long list of things that you need to do that can we not do? Can we delegate it? Can we, right? And so if you are not enjoying things that you once did, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why, because it's usually unrelated to this joy filled experience for you. And so I went home from Michael's. I got what I needed. And I went home and I was like, okay, Ange, right? And I knew this. I knew this last week when I was sick, right? And I was there trying my darndest to be patient, but it's lingering. It's lingering. And I'm not feeling the way I like to feel, right? And so the universe will whisper. I knew that. I knew in September I had too much going on. In October, it's even crazier. I knew this. right? And the universe will whisper and then smack you upside the head. They whisper for so long and then they smack you upside the head, right? And so it was such a learning experience and a validating experience. And I also encourage you that you're going to have these experiences in your life. Be curious, go, why? Why? Instead of just then being flat out stressed out and not enjoying Christmas leading up to Christmas or whatever it is that you enjoy at one time, right? And so what that did is allow you to go, "Oh, let me bring some balance in, let me bring some more play in, let me bring some more joy in," right? And so the today's energy and really until, I don't know, like Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, there's a lot more lightness, there's a lot more play, there's a lot more kiddish, there's a lot more simplistic. There's a lot more dancing in the kitchen, that type of energy. And so utilize it. Please don't swat it away. Understand that this is a gift from the universe and it is exactly what you need. It's exactly what you need. So bring the fun in, have the joy, be that little kid, blast the music, watch the comedy, eat that favorite food, and allow yourself to balance and bring harmony within by adding this playful joy. All right, I'm going to leave that with you, and I wish you all the best.